Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. We're currently looking at the middle of our district, right in the middle of the map, where the district centre is. Today we are going to get our beavers the last few things they need for their well-being. So in particular, rooftop terraces. We built those in the last episode. They're up here. They're slowly going to get built, but they will get built eventually. The other thing that they don't have any of is the Fountain of Joy. So that's the thing that we're going to focus on building. Everything else we just need to kind of increase how much of it we have. So the Fountain of Joy. It is a big boy. This guy here. I'll just put it up there for the moment. It's really cool. It does require sitting in water though. And it takes up a 5x5 tile, and we really want it over our housing. So we could try and put it over here, but that will mean trying to fit in some new water area and whatnot. So I'm actually going to put it over here. I caved and we're going to put it over here. But that will mean taking out some of our crops here. That's okay. So we're going to want a 5x5 tile and say remove all of those crops. And our beavers will come and do that eventually. We can probably even prioritize it so they do it quickly. And then once that's done, we are then going to lay some dynamite here, and then we'll put in our fountain. And it will all be nice and good to go. While they're doing that, well, everything stops when we open this menu. We can see that things like campfires, rooftop terraces, contemplation spots, they're kind of getting there, but not quite. In terms of campfires, we've only got this one. There aren't any others around the place. So part of the reason that not many get campfires is that we just don't have many campfires. So we will need to resolve that by putting in some more. And we're going to put in those campfires up here. Maybe there. And the reason for that little gap is that we're going to put in some decorations up here. Let's put in beaver statue maybe. Maybe a scarecrow in here. That should be good. It will just help them get a little bit of extra buffs. We should tell them we want these built quickly as well. We've still got a whole bunch of storage here we don't have anything assigned to yet. It will get there eventually. See, that actually ended up looking reasonably nice. Kinda like that. Here they come, bringing the dynamite. This little hill is looking nice. The whole areas are looking nice. These guys slogging away at this dynamite. These mines. Now I do wonder if we can get more trees in here. If we take out those buildings and say to plant more oak there, these can still reach to cut that area. And it's still able to be reached to be planted. So they should be fine. Building lacks workers. Okay, so we've got loads of bots sitting around doing nothing, and not enough beavers to fill all the jobs. So maybe some of these industrial jobs we'll make as bot jobs. Maybe this one as well. We can keep coming down here. Sure. These are already bots. That's already a bot. So we've got this whole half now bots. And one unemployed beaver. Okay, so that should be kind of nice. Now, do we have bot fuel up here though? We do have some biofuel there. Some biofuel there. None out here though. I should probably rectify that. Put a small tank there and one there. And say accept biofuel. This accepts biofuel. And we might give them a source of catalyst up here as well. There we go. So they'll come and build those eventually. And they'll get filled in. But this can detonate. Slow detonation. Water will spill out of here. This guy's going to have a hard job now. Dealing with a bigger area. But he should be fine. And we want the Fountain of Joy. So we can put it there. We can see that it covers all of our housing. It covers most of this main area. We can put this here. Yes, there we go. So, I'm confused by this. Too far from district cannot be reached by builders. I think it can. Unless they need to get down to the bottom. Maybe that's what it is. In that case, let's take out this single tile. And we'll just have to put some stairs down there. That's a little annoying, but oh well. And I'd like to get this corner green as well. Yeah, all these have bots working in them. This has bots working in them. This has beavers working in it. That's okay. And then these are all bots. So another thing that we are going to do shortly is at the moment everything is related to this one district, all the way into the corners as far as you can go, and that's actually quite inefficient. So we're going to add in some district gates to split our area up. And the first area I think we're going to do is going to be quite small, and it will just be this digging area here. We'll have to have a district gate here and one up here. And then bots will work entirely within this area, and we'll manage that then. We will, however, need to give them some catalyst. We don't have a lot of catalyst. How much catalyst do we have? 6. Okay. Beaver building our explosive. It's detonated. And then we can put in stairs. And then they should be able to come and build this. We've probably got all the materials already. Treated planks we've got. Regular planks. We'll have metal blocks. Yes, they should come and build this really quickly. We're looking at catalyst down here. Yeah, we just don't make very much of it. So I think we put a second one of these in. Catalyst. And hopefully that will give us enough to actually start building up some supply of it. Okay, stairs are done. Now this can be reached. Oh no. One of our timber bots broke down. That'll be okay. Do we have carrot storage? Like I just saw these. These carrots and potatoes are very full. Look at potato storage. It's basically full. Carrot storage is full. So I think in here, we're going to use some of these as carrot and potato storage. This one can be potato, except this one can accept carrots. Oh, there we go. And then this one was potatoes, and this one carrots. There we go. So that will give us loads more space for storing those two foods. And bread is also pretty high up there. We probably should have looked at that before we started digging down here. So this one will say you can have some bread. Bread, there you go. And then this can also be bread. Done. How's this going? Almost all the planks, they're onto the treated planks. Now what else have our beavers got in here? So they're mostly good with all the aesthetics. This will come in a minute. So they're campfires and the carousel. There's carousels over here. I think it's just because they have so far to go. Like these guys up here, they're never going to get a chance to get to the carousel. It's going to be busy by the time they get there. Now up here, we do want to make sure that this area doesn't get poisoned. I don't think they're doing anything though. I'm just going to build this around here so we still have a path. And then a district gate or district crossing. Yes, we can put that in there. So that's one of our two district crossings, and then we're going to have the second one here. Just at the top of the stairs. So we'll put another bypass in, just for now. Let's get rid of these two. And say district crossing. There we go. And then they'll come and build these eventually. Not too concerned when. I'm mostly concerned with this. Look at this. Less than 100 metal blocks to go. And there's a lot of metal blocks coming in here. How many of these beavers carrying? I can't even click one. 2 metal blocks. This is racing up. It's going to be done in no time. Just like our fire here. $86. There we go. We're going to get here very quickly. this guy will jump up massively. And then we just need to get their social life up and their fun up. And I think we only have... There we go. It's about to pop into existence. Not from that beaver. Oh, we just need someone to come and build it. We've got all the pieces. And they're not going to build it now because it's overnight. Of course they're not. We'll have to wait until morning. It feels like it's forever away even though it's just around the corner. Oh, here we go. A beaver bot come in to build it. And there it is. Our fountain of joy. What a glorious thing. There we go. Our beavers are getting happier. So that's going to give them +8. And they'll get it most of the time because it will cover their entire sleeping area. And it covers most of this food area. It doesn't cover water though. That's okay. Because they don't spend a lot of time in the water. But happiness up to 46. Now we're just going to get a couple of these others up. And then we'll get to... If we can get to 50, that would be awesome. So mud baths. So what's that? A sixth of them is 0.5. It won't quite get us there. Books. Probably won't quite get us there either. Maybe we're not going to quite get there in this episode. We've got all the pieces now that we can get there. Let's just pause this district crossing. We don't actually want it. Nor do we want this one. Okay. Well, we do want them now. Because this road is gone. And this road is gone. And immediately you can see all of these disconnected. And these. I don't even know what they're doing there. We'll just get rid of them. That means we do need a new district center up here. So let's put one in. District center. Will it fit there? Not quite. We can fit it here though, with a slight road detour. And we'll get rid of those 3. District management, district center, bam, here it is. This is going to be all of our bots getting dirt. Yeah, we'll say 1 bot in here. Even though probably not going to want any. This is our, where we're going to have all our excavators and our storage. So we might call it, the quarry. Because we're digging up here. And now we need to make all of these work. Okay, so these workplaces need bots. And this one will have bots. That will just have 1. Maybe we'll put a lot of bots on this side. And if we look at the quarry, we have to press play for a moment. We've got 1 vacancy for beavers, 23 for bots. So to the quarry, in terms of bots, we always want a minimum of 24. Yeah, automatic migration. Minimum of 24. Yeah, that's right. So that will make sure we always have 24 bots up here. Now where's the one job? Oh, that guy. Okay, so we can press play again. And then these don't have haulers, so it looks like we're also going to need some haulers up here. So let's put in a hauling post. Maybe there. This we also want for bots. That will mean this actually needs another 10 now. To 34. We want this built. I don't know why they're receiving berries. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so they don't need berries. They don't need any of these foods. Because there's no beavers up here. Let's actually put them on the middle one, just in case we ever do add storage up here for them for some reason. Just to be safe. Okay, now catalyst we always want. Extract we always want. Biofuel we always want. That's good. And planks, maybe. Okay, so I think that should be good now. Once we get this built. And then on the outside, I forget what these arrows mean. Oh, we need some more bots. Giving them so many jobs up here. Maybe we don't need so many of these. This can go back to 24. Come on, what you guys doing? Build this thing. I think we can say just one there as well will be enough. But on this side, I think we might want a few more. Okay, why do you still have... Oh, we want to force 10 to leave. There we go. Now you're balanced. Now everything up here should be happy. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Okay, he's not carrying anything. He's not carrying anything. He's carrying biofuel. Good work, buddy. That's what your friends up here need. But that's a long way. He will need to haul that from somewhere over here. So maybe we should have some sort of storage on this side for them that our haulers can fill up. And then these guys just ship it over. Now, the problem we have is there's not a lot of space here. So we could put them along here. Maybe we try that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then say this accepts biofuel, this accepts catalyst, and this accepts extract. And then these guys should only need to pick it up from here and not the rest of the map. And we need to make sure we're exporting dirt. On this side, we want to say we are importing dirt. A good dirt. That means it's set up. Excellent. On this side has dirt as well. I mean, he's got a long way to go. And the question is, how are we going to separate our beavers on this side? I think we're going to need to look at that in the next episode. Because for now, like a really nice spot would be like here, to just get that section. Look at that, a new high. More in the Lido, maybe? Maybe more in the dance hall? Not entirely sure where they are. But then it just leaves these two guys sitting here doing nothing. But to split those two, there's this bridge to deal with. All this area down here, and then this shortcut path through here, which wouldn't be needed anymore. Yeah, can we put the district center over those things? District crossing. No. So we could put it here. And take off a bit of this. Yeah, that could work. If we put it here, we take off the path there, well, that whole section. We take out 2 tiles here, and these beavers have to come this way. That will work. Let's do that. So that all needs to go, and that needs to go. And then we've got a little bit of... So those bits, that bit, that one will stay. And all of that will go, and this will go. And we're going to plant some more crops here that are potatoes. Give our beavers a couple more things to do. Now these guys will need food and housing and whatnot, because we're not going to have this entire area up here being bots. Now how many we need, I'm not entirely sure. We're going to have, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I reckon these guys stay in here. And some of these are bots as well. Oh man. Maybe just count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then another 10 makes 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 26, 29. So essentially 30 houses. And 30 is a nice number because we can get that with not 3 of these. So 3 of those makes 27. And we've definitely got at least 2 bots up here. So 3 of those houses would definitely cover all of the beavers we need for up here. And I think we make a nice little area for them. Like back here would be nice, as just these pillars will take forever to dynamite down. To make this into a usable area. So if we just say housing, so we can go there. And it doesn't quite fit in here. So if we were to go there, we could put one there. Yeah, it just doesn't quite fit. We haven't built a path up the ravine yet. I think we might have to. I think that time has come. Okay, you're going up there. We'll say that's the path, even though it's gonna need to bend around some stuff. We'll do that. Put this here. Now there seems like a lot just for what's essentially going to be a triple dynamite. But we want to get that back a little bit. Just to fit some more stuff in here. So all of those. Yeah, we'll have that bit. And then that bit. And why not? Let's build the rest of this up. And that can stay like that. And then to get in there, I don't actually think we want it there. I think we want the third house on this side. And we have a path through there. And we'll take that path straight out. And then maybe a district center here. That will work. We can fit them in nice and snug in here. How's our storage going? We've almost filled up our new storage with the potatoes. Or maybe not. Carrots have still got a bit to go. Bread's still got a bit to go. Starting to get a bit of spatterdock. We've always struggled with maple pastries. They must really like them. Plus we're making them relatively slow. We can detonate. We can say path. Stairs. And then soon enough, I think once this is built, those and that, maybe we'll just say that one's high. Once they're built, then we can put in a district center here. They won't have housing, but they'll have everything else they need. And they'll need food and water and stuff too. We don't have a lot of water. There's no biofuel. Let's play this very safe. And just give ourselves that whole area there to work with. We can make it like a little shop. Might not be a lot of food variety, but there'll be some food. And we'll have space back here to put more food options. That'll be alright. They're tough little beavers. Like this guy, look how slow he's going now. Alright, cool. We've made our beavers slightly happier. We've got them with everything. Having a little bit of what they could possibly want. Not enough showers, but we'll get there. And then all we need to do now is just increase our production, all of these different things, to get our happiness up. And another way to increase production is to decrease our beaver count. We're probably not going to do that initially, because we still need to fill all of these jobs. But yeah, I think it's important that, like, some of these beavers just, even though they're not particularly interesting jobs, he just sits up here and pumps water into a valley that drains away back down into the river. It's some important work to keep this area green. And I reckon over here our beaver bot building will be its own district. We might even reconfigure it to look a little bit nicer. We'll have to wait and see till then. These guys doing pretty good on collecting this scrap metal. Because once they get this done, then we can start to look at greening this corner. What we're going to do with this corner. Whether we make it more terraces like this, whether we turn it into some sort of power thing like we did here. When are we ever going to get this up and running? Still got a lot of scrap metal. What we're going to do up here, still not entirely sure yet, but we will get there. This is our... yeah, that's going to be another hard area to separate as well. Because there's no space through here. Or here, we like filled the entire thing up. maybe here. I don't know. We'll have to wait for that. But these are going alright. How are these guys? Just sitting on their butt. Let's go back down to a few less, since they don't need to go as far. Look at him still sitting on his butt there. Vingeon. Nothing to do. At least our haulers are keeping us happy, and our catalyst level going up. So it did seem like putting in a second production was just what we needed. Wonder if we need more maple syrup as well. Has he just run out of trees? No, I think he's just having a little break. We don't have many punch cards either, which are a boost for our bots. So they move a bit faster and they work a bit faster. Now punch cards are made up here as well from our paper mills. We just not have enough paper. Yeah, we don't have enough paper. So it's 1 paper every 0.6 hours. So 2 paper every 0.6 hours. And this uses 2 paper every 0.75 hours. Yeah, so one of these is not quite enough for 2 of those. And one of these... That's one every... Oh, I said 0.6, 0.8 hours. It's not enough for this either, so we need more paper. We 100% need more paper. Now there's not a way to squeeze another paper mill in there. Hey look, even happier again, 48. They just keep ticking up ever so slowly. I don't know which one they keep ticking up by, but we'll take it. Yeah, like there's just not enough space in here to fit it. I don't know how these guys are meant to make flanks when there's no nearby logs. Let's say this is more important. This was an explosives factory. Let's get rid of it. We want paper. Paper is in here. Paper mill. If we put them this way, we can fit 2. Let's set them to bots. And then this explosives factory, we've got a fair few explosives as it is. So I'm going to turn that off and put another printing press in. Again, making punch cards. So that will help out our bots. We'll need more books for our beavers. But hopefully they'll improve once we get more paper. So we'll now have 0.8, 1.6, so 3.2 paper per hour. And we'll use 1.3, so 2.6. It's half. This is a bit confusing. So that's 2 every 0.75 hours. So we need... So that's 1 paper every 3/8 of an hour. And then this one as well. So 2 paper every 3/8 of an hour. I'm doing that the wrong way around. We need to do it the opposite way. So this will be, so 2 3/4 of an hour. So it would be another third again to get to an hour. So 2.6. 6 per hour. And then this will make it 5.33. And then 2/3, so 6. So we need to be making 7 paper per hour. So this is making, so that was 2, so 1 in 0.8 of an hour, 2 in 0.8 of an hour, so 4 in 0.8 of an hour. That means we're making 5 per hour, which is not enough. Let's pause this guy, at least until these are made. Oh, this has no logs because we're out of logs. Got lots of log areas. They're just completely cut down and in a growing phase. Is that the same over here? That is the same over here. I guess next episode, we don't want to cut down these. These are our pretty ones. Next episode, we will again need to look at getting some log production underway, or more log production underway. We've used a few and still looks like we need some more. So thank you everyone for stopping by today. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It does help out a lot. Otherwise, I'll catch you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.